Hello, my dear children. Today we have to learn a new topic that is about markets. In the previous class, we are discussing about Kerala's medieval period. Through markets, we can see maritime trade attained tremendous progress during the medieval period. What is meant by maritime trade? That is trade through seas. We can see maritime trade is the global trade in our world. Maritime trade increases the demand for exported goods. By increasing the demand for exported goods, there is a chance for increase in the cultivation of crops. We all know that the centers of agriculture or centers of cultivation are centered through rural area. The goods were exchanged in the markets. So development of markets helped in strengthening the local trade. What is the meaning of local trade? That is an internal trade or trade within locality, etc. So there is tremendous increase in the markets or strengthen the markets, which increases the strengthening of local trade too. We can see some of the markets. Anandapuram, Kollam, Kochi, Kozhikode and Pandalayani were the major markets of that period. Some of the major ports are also given in your textbook. Which are they? Kollam, Kochi, Kozhikode and Valapattanam. Several goods reach the markets in Kerala through land and sea trade. We are already discussed about sea trade, that is maritime trade. So several goods were exchanged in Kerala through land and also sea trade. We can see a description of the goods in Unnanili Sandesham, a poem in Manipravalam. So what is meant by Manipravalam? Manipravalam is a new style of language evolved during the medieval period. It was a mixture of Sanskrit and Old Malayalam. The newly developed style of language came to be known as Manipravalam. Several literary works were written in this style during the period. From that poem, we can see many items available in the markets during that period. Let's find out that items and also find out are these items still available in your area? There is a description of the 15th century Calicut port and trade by Mahao, who is a Chinese traveler who visited Kerala during the period. As a ship carrying goods from China arrives at the port, Shabedar Koya, that is the king of representative, and a broker board the ship and the list of goods. A suitable day is opted to fix the prices of goods. Priority was given to silk clothes. Once the prices are fixed, they take a vow that the price of goods will not be changed under any circumstances. From this description, we can see that during the period, the prices are fixed by dallals or the brokers. So, there is any chance to change the prices of the goods under any circumstances. Let's learn about language, art and literature during medieval Kerala. Kerala is known as Malayala Desham. Why is Kerala known as Malayala Desham? It is generally believed that Malayalam has evolved from Tamil. Sanskrit also has greatly influenced the development of Malayalam. Vatteluthu and Koleluthu were the script used to write Old Malayalam. We already discussed about the Jewish copper plate which was written in Vatteluthu script. Some of the Malayalam literature are given the Krishna Gatha by Cherusheri, Adhyatma Ramayanam Kilipaattu and Mahabharatam Kilipaattu by Ezhuthachan, Tullal literature of Kunjan Nambyar, etc. contributed to the development of Malayalam language. So, we can see that Malayalam language has evolved from many of the literature works. The Mohyuddin Mala, written in Arabic Malayalam by Qazi Muhammad in the 17th century, and the Puttan Panav, written by Arnos Padiri in the 18th century, enriched the language. Besides this, the Vadakkan Paattu, Tekkan Paattu and Tozhil Paattu also contribute to the popularity of Malayalam. From the two paragraphs, we can see the evolution or the popularity of Malayalam languages. Observe the picture. We can see many art forms in your textbook. Which are they? Kuthu, Kudiyattam, Kathakali, Oppana, Margangali, etc. These are the art forms that developed in medieval Kerala. Dance and music flourished in temples during the period. Kooth, Kudiyattam and Kathakali were staged in the Koothambalam attached to temples. Hence, these art forms came to be known as temple arts. The ritual art forms like Theyyam, Tira and Kalampattu were performed in kavus, that is sacred groves, and other places of worship. They were more popular than the temple arts. Apart from these temple arts, several other art forms are performed in connection with the rituals and celebrations of different religious communities, that are Oppana, Margangali, Chavittanadagam, etc. Let's learn about knowledge in medieval Kerala. Medieval Kerala had attained much progress in the field of knowledge. Shankaranarayanan was a famous astronomer during the reign of Perimals. He has authored Shankaranarayaniyam, a book on astronomy. The contributions of Sankrama Madhavan to mathematics gained worldwide acclaim. Ashtanga Hridayam on Ayurveda was also written during this period. The two important literary works on history, Mushaka Vamsham and Tuhafat ul Mujahideen, were also written during the medieval period. The centers of education during the period were attached to temples and were known as shalas. Those attached to Buddhist centers were known as palli. We can see some balloons. From that balloon, we can see some departments, that is, astronomy, mathematics, Ayurveda, history are written there. In astronomy, there is written Shankaranarayanan. So, after that, we can see a blank portion. So, we can write the Shankaranarayaniyam. So, you have to write the remaining balloons to fill.